Rise, son of Signa. It is the dawn of your 17th year. The elders await you in the sanctuary.
I've never known them to weave such a bright messenger nymph. I wonder why the elders want to see me. I'd better get down to the village.
So something that was different about this game was they did not have kind of the set of verbs on the bottom of the screen like so many other of the games. Pick it up.
So, what have I missed?
Nothing. I'm trying to see how to restart. I
Okay.
don't know what that practice versus standard is.
The cats do not want in, by the way. They are sitting there happy as heck, enjoying life and the nice air. Okay, well, I guess quit.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to restart.
I mean, obviously quit.
Okay, so F5.
Was there an adjustment for sound?
You can try. You can show the
Steam. You'll need to go to Steam.
Why don't you have that down your bar?
Because I don't want it down in my bar.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know where it is. When I'm done loading something, I tuck it away because I don't want it to be blocking and hollow bladed, blocking my
Please
thing.
choose your skill level.
Okay.
I mean to call you out there, dude. I just saw you in quickly and I'm like, hello.
Welcome to the age of the great guilds.
All right, try it again. What is Loom? If you've ever played an adventure game, especially Monkey Island, there's a part where you can ask me about Loom. And even like in
That's
the one
where I learned about it.
Curse of Monkey Island, it was asked me about Grim Fandango.
Yes.
And so
Which the game wasn't even out yet, but there's even I replayed Curse of Monkey Island with Guybrush and Chuck are going back and forth. And it's like, if you kill me now, there will be no more sequels. And Chuck's like, who cares? And then Guybrush says, like, ever heard about a threadbare? and LeChuck goes, oh, there's my point. And that's the name of the main character.
And Loom never had a sequel?
No, so you weren't here, but there were actually two other. In this book, it mentions that there were two other
Rise, son
expected
of
sequels.
Signa.
One called
It
Forge.
is the dawn of your 17th year.
Oops. I
The
didn't see the
elders
beginning.
await you in the sanctuary.
No, I haven't seen the beginning, so I
I've never known them to weave such a bright
honestly don't know
messenger
how much
nymph.
it is.
I wonder why the elders want to see me. I'd better get down to the village.
Okay. Can we do an
Okay.
F5 and the F1? Maybe F1 will tell us what.
It doesn't do anything. F5 is save, load, play, quit.
So there's no real options. Okay, well the game is at least turned down via the system sound, and I could actually go in and. Okay, so play. Okay, I've got this something. If you hit the Windows key on the keyboard, and you go to settings, and then you can see sound or something like maybe system devices system. We show you a streamer cheater that name we can now do. and you go down to Advanced App, you can actually go to where the game is, and you can turn it down in the system so that it's not blowing people's ears away at 100% sound. Let's do 60. 61. And then now it's not nearly as loud. So it's kind of nice. All right, let's play on. Play on.
Sure.
It's kind of a cool background.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, the art is definitely really nicely done. So in one of the interviews, was it Gary Winnick? Might have been with,
he
might
did
have been.
Thimbleweed Park.
Yeah, he was also part
okay,
of Thimbleweed Park.
Right. Okay.
So here's some of the art as well.
Ooh,
in
that's
this game.
pretty.
So yeah, there's
That's some
like I said, there's some
really
really
art.
cool art.
That's cool. That's cool.
And
That's cool.
so Gary Winnick was working on trying to do a lot of dithering, especially if you only have 16 colors, and if you have a bunch, especially with kind of the sun back here, you know, sort of a mishmash of different colors to try to produce other colors, and that's dithering.
Okay.
So before you have 16 million colors and stuff like that. So this is most likely the 256 color version. Yeah, plus there's voices, so this is the later version.
Okay.
Oh, here's the dock I think we just saw. So let's see if we can go over here. Right now it just seems like it's pretty empty. Ooh. Clam or something, or a spaceship. Maybe it's a spaceship from Manhunter. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, eventually when I read through the manual, so we bought this from over Steam, and the thing that's kind of interesting is that so you get your distaff, and so you kind of learn. It kind of looks like spells, but they call them drafts.
Is there ambient sound? Not really.
Not
Okay.
really. Well, especially if you're turning things down.
No, but I can turn it up via our own system and hear it. And right now, there obviously is no ambient sound going on in the game.
Yeah, that might be the main one, but it's
Like the fireplace isn't the campfire isn't crackling, or whatever. But
so
this
anyway,
is cold.
I think originally came out in 1990, and I think they updated it in 92.
Okay. Anyway, sorry for interrupting you. What were you saying? Something I think.
Don't these people ever clean up after themselves? Don't these people ever clean up after themselves?
Okay, but you end up having these. I don't know how long.
Yeah, well, you
Okay,
can see
that's so you have different kind of like spells, and you play them by doing a certain set of notes. So it's a little like the Order of the Thorn by Infamous Quest. Or maybe that was kind of inspired by
they
this.
inspired them because that's way after.
So there's a whole bunch of different spells, and from what I read in the classic, the Guide to Classic Great Adventures, this mentions that the spells are randomized, except for like one or two that are kind of written. So the first spell that's here, or draft, is called Opening. So I saw that clan, like, okay, once we get our distaff, I'm going to guess we're probably going to do this draft of Opening,
Okay.
and
Well,
maybe they'll.
we haven't gotten any staff or anything so that we can do anything with
No, I think
it at
that's
this
it.
time. Okay. All right. Let's play Loom.
This is interesting.
What the
That's
hell?
the book of patterns. I already know what's in it.
Okay, we have some robes. Okay, there's one of the.
Can you move it a little closer to me? So, like, I know you can, like, there you go. Yeah, that's fine.
It's still dripping. What a mess.
Well, we're the ones that made the mess. Da, da, da. No. Da, da,
This wall hasn't been dyed yet.
Well, that one's easy. Oh, whoops.
Grass green. I hate that colour.
Okay, something about, so these different tones,
Okay, will matter.
but we don't have a distaff, so, and I have some paper to start writing down.
Cool. Cool beans.
Okay, didn't want to let us go over there, I guess. Yeah, one other LucasArts game I have not played, she has on the PlayStation, is The Dig. One thing I learned also from this book yesterday was there was a Indiana Jones game called The Staff of Kings, and the Wii version you can actually has a playable version of Fate of Atlantis as an unlockable. So I think that'll be fun to check out. We've been playing the Wii and Wii U quite a bit lately with some various older
They
games. Like you played Paper Mario and the
Paper
Thousand Year
Mario.
Door.
Yep, I played and finished Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. And
doing,
we just have a lot of opportunities to play
Color
some games.
Splash.
I have Color Splash.
Super Paper Mario.
I'm trying to finish Super Paper Mario. It's gotten really, really hard at the end. So we'll see. We're knock on wood.
And also Origami King.
What doesn't make it easy is you can't go back to town to get any healing. There's no healing person there. So it's all or nothing. It's very old school gaming.
The last section tells about the decline of the guilds.
Tapestry.
There's a third shadow gathering. That's strange. The end is completely torn off. That's strange. That's strange. The end is completely torn off.
Yeah, okay, a bunch of the elders.
There's Hetchel. And the elders don't look at all pleased with her.
You have heard the findings of this council, Dame Hetchel. Have you anything to say in your own defense?
My elders, my actions speak for themselves.
This reckless defiance is intolerable. Any secret you share with Cygna's son might be turned against us.
His talent is awakening, and the power is very strong in him. We dare not desert it now.
Stubborn old fool! Who are you to decide such things?
Enough, Lachesis. Hetchel, I am grieved to see your many years of service end in such disgrace.
My destiny is yours to weave.
Hetchel, the fabric of your life has been woven by your own choices.
Gaze once more upon the great loom, if you would know your ultimate destiny. For that destiny is now upon you.
A swan's egg. What does it mean?
Something is deeply wrong. That draft has never failed before.
What is that noise? Outside!
The guild is under attack.
Who dares to desecrate the great loom of the weavers?
This is the work of that demon boy. We should kill him while we
that
still can.
Your name will be cursed forever, son of Cygna, loom child,
Bobbin.
My
right
name?
there.
But I had nothing to do
See,
with this.
I was wondering if that was us.
Wait! Where are you going? No explanations. No goodbyes.
No. Everybody
once
just
again,
comes
I'm
and goes and goes and
left
comes.
behind.
Can you put these on the bookcase over
Yeah, well, they're heavy. Cool books, though. Definitely.
It's heavier than it looks.
Okay, so there's some notes right there.
The egg, it's trying to open.
E-C-E-D.
Okay, so some of this is going to definitely be all about memorizing the notes.
Yeah, that's why I wrote things down.
Yeah. So in the Book of Patterns
E-C-E-D.
is opening. Okay.
Yeah.
So E-C-E-D is opening.
So.
This is going to be very different, I think. It's not, I don't think it's going to be very funny, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I make my own funniness. Just by being on stream.
What is it? 28.
E-C-E-D. E-C-E-D. Okay. Oh, it's different. E-C-E-D. Oh, cracked open the egg.
There's my boy.
What's happening? The whole village has flown away without us.
From the moment you came into this world, Bobbin, great and terrible things have been happening. The elders hoped that your birth was the cause of it.
Why would the elders want to get rid of me? I'm such an awful weaver that they never even let me study with the others.
They fear you, Bobbin. When the swan arrived, they were already trying to weave the same draft on you that they had worked on me. But the draft turned against them. It means only one thing, that the pattern is failing of its own accord.
No. Can't it be stopped?
Stop chaos? The only thing to do is embrace it and turn ourselves into creatures of shadow, or plan our escape.
Escape? To where?
I don't know. But if we are to survive, we must find out where that flock has flown and join them if we can. You've already found Atropos's distaff.
There you go.
Good. You won't be able to weave very much with it at first, but as you practice, its true power will be revealed to you. It's time to leave this island, Loom child. Your destiny lies beyond the sunset, across the sea.
Mother Hetchel, where are you going?
Goodbye, Bobbin. I must follow the swans.
Well, this is a fine mess. Everybody's gone and I still
Great.
don't understand what's going on. Why did they keep calling me Loom Child? Nobody's ever let me anywhere near a loom.
Well, we are now near a loom.
Those are the same 4 threads spun by the elders. They're still echoing in the loom.
That was the first. That was the E-C-E-D again.
That thread's too high for me. That thread's too high for me. That thread's too high for me.
Okay, I guess.
Some threads you have to learn later, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna check on our kids. We have our cats outside in their covered area, and we don't want them to get out. So I'll be right back. It's in your capable hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find that that clam. Maybe there's a bracelet in it, or a pearl. Yeah, I got a walking stick.
That's strange. The end is completely torn off.
Thanks, Sophie.
Ooh, something's happening.
The draft must not work on tapestries.
Okay. He is slowly walking. Why did they make this room so long? Maybe there's a purpose or something that... So I've also read that if you play some of these things in reverse order, it might do the opposite. So I have this opening draft, but if I did the opposite, let's save the game, then it might close things instead. So let's see if I do D, E, C,
I already closed it.
That's right. Okay. E, C.
Ugh.
All right, two fur babies are in.
Ugh.
Sort of burnt those eggs a little bit today, didn't I? Because it smells like it.
Yeah.
Did you open the clam?
Yeah. Well, he's
Feeding birds.
busy eating.
Feel sorry for the clam with their no pearl inside.
E, C, E, E.
We're gonna open the bird.
Well, that didn't work.
E, C,
No, same.
E. That's open. That's the
Yeah.
open. That's the. Unless you're gonna try to open the mouth of the bird or
Right,
something.
what if I try
Ugh.
close?
And what's a close? The opposite.
Opposite, yeah. D.
I hate to ruin the poor girl's breakfast.
Well, I guess they're getting clam for breakfast. Maybe they'll be our friend now that we've given them some clam for breakfast. Of course, I wouldn't want that for breakfast myself. I think.
Okay, there's just the.
I was watching Uther play the
Don't these
Kingmaker.
people ever clean up
and it's
after themselves?
Amazing amount of. I've watched Mike play it too.
Don't these people ever clean
Mike
up after
played the
themselves?
Eclipse, and even CP and it's just seems so
Wonderful.
trying to get
can't
things
see
to
a
move.
thing.
You know, I guess that's why I've never really gotten into Baldur's Gate, because it's so complicated to me to take care of the formation and cast the spells for all the
Yeah, well, some of it it's kind of based more off of turn-based AD&D type rules.
yeah.
What I grew up on. So let me get another box.
Show us. We showing it and telling. That too. We showing and we telling. Is that the AD&D thing?
Yeah.
Advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, so this
thing?
is what I grew up on.
Forgotten Realms Epic, Dragonlance Epic, and Savage Frontier Epic.
Yeah, so it's mostly I think 6 of them are Forgotten Realms, and the three the Krins are Dragonlance.
And are those playable? Like, I mean, I've seen this box for years, and I've been
Yeah.
wondering about it.
Oh
and
yeah,
I'm like,
cool. Yeah, I also have the Stone Prophet and Strahd's Possession, and I think one of these actually even is supposed to work with the Cyberman 3D controller as well.
And what is it, like early Diablo, Baldur's Gate? I mean, I just
So
don't
these were
get
these were
what those
based
are.
off of second edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So these came out like late 80s, early 90s. Like this Pool of Radiance came out I think about 88. I think that was one of the first versions.
I have to cap them on in a weird way, so let me fix that. Hey, Mike, Kate.
Hey, Mike.
You know, so we're kind of confused. I mean, I'm just, he's trying to teach me something that I'm not quite understanding. And I guess it's because I really haven't seen, let me move Loom down so that it's not blocking a million different things in here, including the Capamon. You know, that it's different for me.
Yeah. So one of those games is supposed to work with this is a Logitech Cyberman 3D controller. This was the first version, which I'm trying to get this to work with Quest for Glory 4, the floppy disk version, which works with this.
Yeah, that I know about the Cyberman. Definitely, and I know he's trying to get that working. You know what's interesting is I was trying to get Commander Keen to work. I went on sites, and I'm so jealous of your collection, Chad. You are my hero. And hi, by the way, you should see it. You haven't seen all of it, Mike. It's still coming in. It's still unrolling out behind us.
Oh, I finally found a copy of Castle of Dr. Brain, the first one.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Is it
so-
coming?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Dr. Brain is a neat one.
Yeah.
I wish one thing, like I was saying before, that if you ever got your hands on Baldur's Gate EE, we could co-op sometime. Mel.
Which one is EE?
I'm not sure what
Is that the
EE
new
is
version? I'll show you the Baldur's
either.
Gate
We have a
version.
Baldur's Gate here that we've had forever. It's for a Mac though, so it's one of those. We also have So we have Baldur's Gate that we had.
I have this one. I bought this like about 20 years ago or something. This is the Mac version.
Right, it's for the Mac because Chad has a
also
Mac.
have Planescape. This is another one I bought. Have not completed it yet. This was like the first I think GameCube game we had.
Which is Dark Alliance.
Dark Alliance. This one was fun, but it's definitely different. It's a lot more just Diablo action type.
The Switch.
Yeah.
We have a Switch, which is the Icewind, and where is that? You bought it at GameStop, I
Washington,
think.
yeah.
Oh,
So I
okay,
also have Icewind Dale and Baldur's Gate. Torment.
Torment.
Planescape Torment. Plus there is one that's like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
okay, this one is the enhanced edition. I have the Baldur's Gate edition as well for PC. I got it like 20 years ago. So it's right around the same time as Chad got his, huh?
Yeah. But I remember when I got the the hint book for that, which is in the box, I think I had it and I was probably showing it to somebody, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I put 400 hours into it, or 200, or some insane amount of time into it," which is like.
The only
Yikes.
thing that scares me, I think, about Baldur's Gate is how quickly I could
This
move
wall
my
hasn't been dyed yet.
characters to react to the situations that are occurring behind them or around them.
Die pot.
Okay, die pot. C, 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 D,
Grass green. I hate
C,
that
C,
colour.
C, D.
So.
C, 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 D.
So I'm going to guess that's dying or something.
My guess.
Heap.
This wool hasn't been dyed yet.
Can you pick up the wool? Yeah, okay. C, 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 D.
Whoops. Let me try again.
Okay. That's why you
Guess
can
that
pause
isn't a
at any
draft.
time during the game to plan ahead. C, 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 D.
Ta-da!
The colour changed.
Oh, we've learned how to change dye clothes.
Yeah. So yeah, like with that Dungeons and Dragons one that I showed, I learned AD&D from a lot of those games. The original Pool of Radiance, the Champions of Krynn, Death Knights of Krynn. So that's kind of where I learned that, and it is like turn-based. So you have your party up to generally 6 players. And so if you get the initiative, you get to attack first, and then they get to attack you. And
So I do lots of save scumming and loading. I know that's frowned upon, but I don't give AF. And you know what? I agree. I wouldn't care.
It's a nice thing
if I
about
survived.
Yeah, one thing that's nice on the Switch, if you're playing like through these Nintendo or Super Nintendo online games, that you can rewind and stuff like that, or just save at various places in the game, which is nice.
Okay, so we learned the wool and we learned.
It's still
Of
dripping.
dying.
What a mess.
Is there a cleanup like for the flask? I think it's G, but you don't know the note for G. E, D. Do it again, but I think it was G.
I think so.
It's still dripping. What a mess.
G, E, E, D.
Okay.
G, E, E, D. But you don't, I don't think you have the capability of clicking on G, right?
Not yet.
Okay, so that's a to be done later.
That thread's too high for me.
So this is interesting. So
All right. Nothing about that. The book was earlier, but there's nothing about that book. I like the colors of it. I like the way that they have the green and the blue and stuff. That's really neat. Really resolution-wise, it's pretty cool.
so you said
What about that pile of white stuff on the...
Grass
Oh, this is not...
green. I hate that colour.
Well, why did we make some if we hate that color so damn much?
that's what it is, I guess.
This wool hasn't been dyed yet.
Oh, you see, the heap hasn't been dyed yet, so let's dye it then, right?
Yes, I guess,
C, 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 D.
Yeah.
Will it be green as well?
Ugh, green again.
Well, what did you expect? All we have is green dye.
What if I try to open this, or maybe even close it?
Oh,
Okay,
yay.
let me see
Yeah,
here.
maybe that's it. D,
E.
E.
I need to choose my drafts more carefully.
Did you do open or did you do
I
close?
did close.
I thought it was C, F, G. Oh, that's because we're doing it in backwards. That's right. You didn't write it down. I need to choose my
didn't help at
drafts
all.
more carefully.
What if I try to die?
Mike, how does it sound with the, we turned it down to 60.
I guess that draft isn't going to help me here.
What if I do this in reverse? Aha!
There. Looks much better in white.
Oh, so I wonder if we want to change those heaps to white as well.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay.
There. looks much better in white.
So this is the do and the undo, basically,
There.
right? Because
Looks
that
much
was just a
better in
heap
white.
of clothes. Can we change that to... This is loose, kitty.
Nothing. That draft doesn't seem to work on Pops.
Okay, so you can't
Okay.
re-dye. I can't dye the... Can't change it back to the original dye. Is there another purpose for this? What about...
Grass green. I hate that colour.
Allows you to like initially look at a book, but
Yeah, but the book kind of was a trigger. I don't think it was necessarily a... Okay, so
yeah, there's something about
what is the purpose?
we don't know this G note yet, so
No, and we're not going to learn it doing the same things over and over again in the tent.
okay. And okay, can we go over here? There's I think a light spell, but can we click on a fire or anything?
Do you know light spell?
Not yet.
Well, I guess that would be a basic thing. What's this thing? Something about gold.
That must not be the right draft.
Well, hello, Sophie. Once again. You little shithead. What are you doing? What are you doing?
That must not be the right draft. Wonderful. I can't see a thing.
Don't think about getting up on the shelf. So I'll have to kick your ass if you even try. So yeah, we have a cat
That
in the
must not be
stream.
the
We
right
don't
draft.
even have to go get her. She's right there behind us, looking at the.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I think there's probably
Shelf.
a light draft or something. So
Hey. Hey, Sophie. Hey.
can I go back up here?
So, Mike, have you ever heard of LOOM? The running joke about asking me about LOOM, it was that in the Monkey Island 2?
One.
Monkey Island 1, you go into the bar, and one of the patrons in the bar has a question that
Called.
says, ask me about LOOM. So, I was, we had a curious, what is LOOM?
There's an owl in there.
Oh, there's an owl now. Can you...
There's an owl in there.
That will bring him out?
There's an owl in there. There's an owl in
Well,
there.
it's just one note. It's just a D, right?
No, wait. That hole's already wide open.
Told ya.
Well, I don't
Do
know.
you
I'm
want-
just trying whatever we
Do you
have
want
right
to?
now.
Do you want to close it? Okay, Winkers.
Whatever lives in that hole may not appreciate this.
Should you close it? Is that what you did? Do you want to dye the owl? The owl was white. Now it's green. I wonder how advanced the songs get.
That hole's already wide open.
From what I saw in the instructions, it only looks like you would do up to 4 notes.
Okay. So let's never go like all throughout the
I
notes.
can't read it.
Well, if we had some...
The owl's tail feathers are covering the words.
Okay, we
He's
need him to
fast
move.
asleep.
Is there a wake up spell? Can you click on the owl to hear the song?
He's fast
Nope.
fast asleep.
He's
Okay, we
fast
got some-
asleep. Is there a wake up pattern? Bunny. Oh, there you go. Well, we got that solved it. He just took off with the bunny. So I guess we look at this grave.
Destiny shall draw the lightning down from heaven, roll its thunder far across the sea, to where I wait upon the shore of wonder, on the day the sky is opened and the tree is split asunder.
The day the sky is opened.
Destiny shall draw the lightning down from heaven, roll its thunder far across the sea, to where I wait upon the shore of wonder, on the day the sky is opened and the tree is split asunder.
It might help to point at something first. The day the sky is open.
Do you point to the sky and do the open thing?
Ouch.
Okay.
I don't think you can weave with thorns.
What you can't, so you couldn't use the. I mean, I was
tried
thinking that the
open.
weave was everything, like in everything.
Well, that's
And this is like your main tool, you know, that you're gonna have to learn
Yeah.
these songs
all
to get
these
things
all
moved.
these kind of different drafts and stuff.
Okay,
It kind of
so
reminds me a little bit
we learned
of
summoning.
yeah. It kind of reminds me a bit of the Lone Wolf games. Like you have your various skills and stuff, or even the Gray Star books are also part of the Lone Wolf world, and you could learn certain kind of spells and stuff like that. Straw into gold. Well, we found a pile of gold. Maybe we have to turn things into
I
straw.
wonder if this little manual is what we would use to put the note on there.
Yes,
and
if you had the actual
so
one.
you would print it out and you would put the note on there.
Well, a wise spellweaver always writes in pencil.
Gotcha.
So,
It was on the bottom of the manual they gave us in the game.
so the opening one, that's consistent. From
They
what
did,
I've
okay.
read, it will change. So we've learned dying, and there were some
nothing else.
other ones, but we don't know
We'll
necessarily
learn
what it
them.
goes
We
to.
just have to find whatever it is that triggers it. Right now, we don't know what it is.
Yeah. So there's
We actually are going to learn folding, and we could actually learn to fold that
yeah.
pile of clothes.
There is
I
a
guess
sleep one, so maybe an opposite of sleep would wake up or something like that.
possibly, but
Empty.
the owl moved anyway.
Okay, so maybe the thing is dripping is maybe that's emptying or something.
And I thank you.
Yeah, baby.
There's definitely a lot of transcendence. So I think that was
That's another one we know.
CFGC. So,
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
And what does transcendence mean?
Well, I guess that was kind of where they're turning
No,
people
can
in.
I see the pattern? Okay, transcendence. So make this dream more interesting. A few indeed are weavers who have successfully spun this, the most subtle and mysterious expression of our art. Transcendence dissolves the ties that bind our threads into patterns, elevating mind and body to an undefined state of existence. Transcended beings are said to assume the form of birds, constellations, or even sunspots. Because corporal punishment is forbidden in our guild, transcendence is occasionally used as a means of humane banishment, but only for the most unforgiving infractions of the rules.
And that's what they did for.
The one bird in the beginning was
Yeah, and
transcended.
they were doing the same thing that happened with Signa,
Let's do it like this.
Threadbare.
Let's do it like this. Let's do it like that. There, where we can.
Oh, okay. Finished eating. Can I
Okay, now do we want the
Can
clam
we
for
pick
some
it up or
reason?
do we-
Looks like breakfast is over.
Close the clam.
Okay.
DECE. Did I do that right? Okay, now the clam is closed. Well, we fed the beings, the gulls. But what did that give us? What did that do for us? Did they give us something to say, "Ooh, you fed us. Here's a gold feather."
Yes. Let's just redo the last spell.
Probably.
I need to choose my drafts more carefully.
That's right, you do. You need to choose your drops more carefully.
You like movies about gladiators?
Sorry. Such a total juvenile, you know.
Okay, there's
What is that?
like a leaf or something.
Can you click on the leaf? Does everything have a sound?
Does it fall?
The last leaf of autumn.
Well, there was no sound and the leaf fell. Oops.
There's our purpose there.
All I hope is that we are, like in, and I could be wrong about the mythology, but I'm thinking like the God of Wars. So I'm thinking like the Greek mythology, that they had the weavers that were spinning time, and they were fates, and they spawn and change things, and that's what we're doing. We're changing things as we opened a rift. We zapped ourselves right into the sea. Oh no, we zapped the tree. That's not us. That's the tree, right?
Okay, I think that was the hint to.
So like we're the spinners. We're the weavers of time that are changing things by the songs we.
Oh, okay, here we go.
By
So-
the loom we use.
So we
Maybe. Okay, so we ended up, well, it's over. Glad the tree was dead. Maybe that was the hint, the last leaves of autumn, so go ahead and take the tree apart now.
Okay, so there was kind of the hints. Okay, back in a second.
Were you charging your, oh yeah. So Chad's really big into solar. I don't know if anybody knows this or not, but he often is building his own little solar things, and some of the things he's got these little panels for the rainy days or the days when you're out of power and you can actually plug in, type. So he was so basically he's because today is such a sunny and beautiful day here. We were going to. He's wanting to put the solar panel outside and get some sun in it, but I was outside without a jacket, and it was just lovely. And we've got tulips and so your typical spring daffodil kind of flowers that are coming out that are like. You find them only in early spring. One thing, I also have a lilac tree, and it is too small to sprout any. So this year we won't have lilacs again, but maybe in a couple years we'll have lilacs in this lilac bush, or I guess it's a tree, bush, whatever. And it's one of the things I like spring, because spring is not too hot and spring is not too cold. And spring is like the beginning of life. So, you plant your garden, your seed, and it's your beginning of your new life, And by the time you hit, some people like fall, but by the time you hit fall, to me, it's all starting to come to an end, you know. Plants' lives are just so short. Unless I bring them inside and try to keep them over, which I have done. But they're so short in the growing span.